Hey, Days of Judah here. It's been a while since I've made a traffic video, but here I am sitting in traffic, so why not make a traffic video? I was sitting here listening to an audiobook as the world passes by, or as I slowly inch to my destination. And the author said something along the lines of, women carry their grandchildren within them. And what the author meant by that is that women give birth, or rather, women are born with all of the eggs that they will ever have in their lifetime in their ovaries. And then, if any of those eggs, in essence, become their daughters, then those daughters that are born will have their children, their eggs within them, and in essence, that first woman is carrying her grandchildren. Or that's the concept. I know if you're like a scientist or something and you're watching this and you're going, "That's not true." Just it's the thought. It's the general idea that is kind of, let me have it. It's comforting. But it's an interesting idea because I'm in this place where my children's biological mothers or biological grandmothers are not with us. So there is a little bit of a space in our line, or what feels like a space for myself and the mister. And sometimes that's kind of bittersweet because it's bitter because you miss the person, and sometimes you see little bits of that person in your child, because genetics are strong. And then sometimes it's sweet because sometimes that little person reminds you of this individual that you've lost. But one of the concepts that the author basically wrote is that we carry our ancestors with us. It's really cool. It's a nice idea to think about that. And I don't mean that in necessarily like a super mystical kind of way. I just mean it in the sense of something that is a little bit magical, but also very grounding. I don't know if that makes sense. If it doesn't, I'm sorry. If it speaks to you, awesome. And that also reminds me of another thought that I'm just connecting with this original thought as I'm having a stream of conscience here. Bear with me. Is in another podcast I was listening to, and this gentleman was talking about how when he was talking about fathers. He was saying when your father is not present, not in your life at all, it's kind of like living with a ghost. You're haunted by this idea of this person that you really wish was in your life, and how you think that they might be, and if a person has been in your life, if your father has been in your life and has been good, but has passed away or something like that, and you have something of them to hold on to, then there's this idea of an ancestor, which is the difference between ghosts and ancestors. So carrying these two ideas with me right now, I don't know. One being that we kind of carry our ancestors with us, particularly as women. And then the idea of ghosts versus ancestors. I don't know what to do with that, but for some reason today it resonates. And like I said, sitting in traffic, might as well share. So this is Days of Judah. Does that speak to you? Is that of interest? Is that just wacky? Do you not care? Do you really care? Would love to know. Have a great night.